Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. First off, I just wanted to apologize for the audio issues in the last video. A lot of people were saying that they could only hear me out of their right ear. So mic check, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hopefully y'all hear me from both ears in this video. I've been using this external mic so I could just, walk around and y'all could hear me the exact same. Here, look, check this out. So I'll be over here, you guys can hear me hopefully if everything's working right. I wanted to invest a little bit more into the channel. When I try new things, sometimes we're gonna have to play around with it. But in this video, we're gonna be talking about the leather Reimagined Bred 4s potentially releasing in 2024. So just real quick, if you haven't been keeping up with sneaker news and everything like that, there was a post from an account, I believe it was Z SneakerHeads with another Z, saying that the 2024 Air Jordan Bred 4s are going to be reimagined with the leather uppers. Now there was a mock-up picture that released, but we didn't see any actual images of the Bred 4s with the leather uppers. Now a ton of the images that the blogs are posting are screenshots of my video that was posted in 2018 when I partnered up with John Manalo to do a custom on the cleat Air Jordan 4s, and we transformed them into the Bred Jordan 4s. That was just a custom, but what I wanted to use this video for is just to give y'all a little more in-depth look at what the Bred 4s might actually look like, because I still have that custom pair. But before we get into that, I want to give a huge shout out to the person that actually created this concept. I feel like his name doesn't really get brought into this mix as much, and that's Hoop Fresh. If you go back to his Instagram, you can see him actually working on the leather Bred 4s in 2017. He's a decon and recon artist, and he customizes a bunch of super cool things, and I believe now he's working with Jordan Brand, so he might be the reason that the reimagined Air Jordan 4s are coming with that leather upper. So shout out to Hoop Fresh and shout out to John Manalo for making all of this possible. Now I do have the pair here today, so let's go ahead and check it out. I recently wore these to a sneaker event out here in the Bay, and a lot of people are asking me, yo, how'd you get these early? How did you get them? These things look fire. A lot of people really enjoyed seeing the leather Bred 4s. So like I said, we haven't seen any official images of how the shoe is actually gonna look like, but I think this gives you a pretty good idea on what we might get. Now the crazy thing is that there's so many polarized comments. There's a lot of people saying they absolutely hate it. There's a lot of people saying that this is a dope shoe right here. I think it's crazy because all of this leaked info is still a year from now. A lot can change within that year. We might not even get something that looks like this. We might just get something that looks like the 2019 release with the nubuck uppers. So if y'all are like polarized in one way or another, I would just keep an open mind, bro. I think either way, both of these shoes are equally as cool. The one thing that I do love about the 2019 versions is that it really just feels nostalgic. I remember when I got my first pair of 1999 Bred 4s from Mr. David Got Kicks, and I did a soul swap on that pair, and that's how I met the homie. The Bred 4 was one of those shoes that kind of started off my restoration journey. So whenever I feel this nubuck right here, it brings me back to the time that I was like dying nubuck that was cracking, and when I was soul swapping these. So don't get me wrong, a nubuck upper is super duper nice, but there's something that a leather upper gives as far as longevity goes, and it's pretty much unmatched. With leather, you don't have to worry about anything. You could wear these in rain, snow. You could wear them in the summertime. The list pretty much goes on. And that's one of the reasons why I asked John Manalo to make me a pair in 2018. It's because I love how careless you could be with a leather shoe, and you could just literally go anywhere and everywhere, and it cleans up super nice, and it ends up looking fresh over the years. Something like nubuck still looks fresh over the years, but over time, it will start cracking, and sometimes it gets a little bit hard when you get water on there, so you have to be a little bit more careful. But a nice tumbled leather is still something that I prefer over nubuck. So like I said, we originally used a cleat as the base shoe right here, and I remember John told me to size up on the cleats, so I went with a size 11.5, and we went ahead and we fit it on this midsole. I believe we used maybe like a Dub Zero midsole. It's honestly been a while, so I don't remember. He also did the infamous Nike Air tab swap on the back because the cleats had the normal Jordan Jumpman, and he also went ahead and painted the Jumpman on the tongue. Now, a lot of blogs were just screenshotting my posts and even screenshotting my reels that I have slightly watermarked, and they'll crop it and just post it on their page. but a lot of you guys have been showing me love and tagging me in the comments. So I just wanna say I appreciate y'all for that, but you don't have to do that. I think at the end of the day, all of the credit has to go to Hoop Fresh. I'm literally just a customer at this point. I had no creative direction with this pair right here. The homie Hoop Fresh created it, and then John Manalo put in the work to make it happen. I'm just a customer, so don't say that I was the first one to make this, because I absolutely was not. But again, I just wanted to make this quick little video right here showing you what the 2024 Reimagined Bred 4s might potentially look like, all right? Now with that being said, are you preferring this leather upper right here, or do you prefer the original nubuck? Let me know in the comment section down below. And before I go, make sure you're following me on my Instagram at SneakerHeadInTheBay. I am posting daily reels now, so if you guys enjoy that kind of content, make sure to shoot me a follow. I also have a website, shopsoltopia.com, where you can buy sneaker cleaner, custom goods, shoes, and a whole bunch of other things. So make sure you check that out as well. That'll be linked down below. But with all that being said, it's your boy Sneakerhead in the Bay. I'll catch you guys for the next one. I'm out. Peace.